Well, well, well. What do we have here? Daycare workers stole millions for trips and WWE tickets, luxury vacations, and food deliveries. It didn't happen in Minnesota. And it wasn't a Somali immigrant. It was in Brooklyn, you see, and it was a white woman, baby. So, where were you, Nick Shirley? You missed this big story about daycare fraud, honey. Maybe you were in California that day filming propaganda videos about, election fraud, where you were saying that FedEx and UPS were both filling out ballots too because you're too fucking stupid to understand how an address works, and above those businesses was an entire apartment complex. Yes, yes. You were too busy making up bullshit to actually cover fraud stories and shit. Otherwise, you'd have been down in Mississippi where fraud is running rampant, baby. Or maybe you would have been at Rick Scott's door. You know, that GOP whore who was found guilty of fraudulently taking millions of dollars from Medicaid, baby. But still today, he has a job, they say. Anyway, Nick Shirley, you dropped the ball on this daycare fraud and all. Just another white woman reaping millions. My, oh my. It's almost like they lie to rage bait the red hat guy. When all the fraud's really happening today in the White House, by the way. Whole lot of fraud up there. As a matter of fact, there's so much fraud in the White House today that yesterday a committee was shut down right away because they were asked to subpoena and investigate Donnie Jr., Booger Sugar Jr., and some of his investments into certain companies that fuck up our environment, baby, and how it could have been collusion and corruption. You see his ties to his daddy sitting in the Oval Office, baby. Yeah. Fraud runs rampant, honey, in D.C. So maybe, Nick Shirley, you can take a trip to D.C. and let's see how good at your reporting on actual fraud, baby.